I just spat at the camera. For the bright side of branding, business, and being your own boss. Hi team, it's Sunny Lenarduzzi and welcome to The Sunny Show. I am so happy to be back making YouTube videos. If you're new here, which I know there's about 4,000 of you, I think, that are new here over the last month and a half, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're an OG True Blue part of my community, you know that I hit pause a month and a half ago. But I'm so happy and so excited to be back. And I missed you. So what the heck was I doing on my little break? Well, I wasn't on vacation exactly, but I was hitting reset, pressing pause, and just regrouping and restructuring. And I can honestly say it was the best business decision I have ever made. But I got a lot of questions and a lot of comments. Why would you stop now? Are you stupid? You're gonna lose all your momentum. But here's the thing, sometimes you just gotta do you and do what feels right, and I'm so glad I trusted my intuition. So in my first video back, I'm gonna share why and how you can press pause and not feel guilty about it. In our hustle culture, sometimes you can get ridiculed for slowing down, when really, it's one of the most productive things you can do. If you like this, screenshot it and share it on your socials. Reason number one to press pause on your business and on your life and to reset is perspective. I was pushing so hard in my business that I didn't realize that life goes on without me. It's okay to take a break, perfectly okay. And in my little break, I was able to reset, I was able to re-energize myself, and most importantly, I could peel back the layers from a different perspective and see what was busy work that I was doing on a day-to-day basis that was actually draining my energy and I could outsource to somebody else, and what was the really, really, really important stuff that I should be focusing my time and my energy on. So perspective is huge. You need to understand that the world moves on, life goes on without you, and if you have a solid business in place, you should be able to step back and have other people do the work for you when you need a little break. Which brings me to point number two, declutter. And this doesn't just mean physically, it also means mentally. Like I was saying, if you have a great business, you should be able to outsource a lot of the tasks that you don't enjoy doing or you're not very good at doing. It's not in your genius zone. So when you start to gain a little perspective, press that pause button, it's incredible the things that you'll start to attract into your life because you're putting it out there. And I happen to attract the most incredible business partner. I didn't even think I ever wanted a business partner, but this person came out of nowhere and he's an absolute dream. He's really good and loves doing the things that I hate doing, technical back-end processes. It makes my brain hurt to say those words. So he's doing those things for me. And then for me, I also decluttered my space because it's really important that your office or your home is in alignment with where you want to be mentally. So I needed it all to flow smoothly. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff. I donated a bunch of stuff and it just feels a lot smoother and better. So declutter. Number three, educate. So when I first started my business about 6 years ago, I was obsessed with reading every book, blog, attending every webinar I could, learning everything possible about this space and knowing every single new platform as soon as it came out. But in the busyness of running my business and everything that's happened in the last year, I kind of got lost in that and stopped doing it on a day-to-day basis. So I recommitted myself to learning. I now check every news source I can for at least 20 minutes in the morning, and I schedule content across all my social platforms to go out that's gonna help you guys as well, because at the end of the day, if I'm not an expert in my space and I'm not continuously learning, I'm not much help to you guys. So educating yourself and becoming an expert and staying an expert is so important. Number four, restructure. This is a biggie. So I mentioned that I kind of restructured my days and my priorities are a little different than they used to be, and I've got people doing things that I'm not the best at in the world, which definitely helps. But I actually mean I have set a new schedule for my day-to-day to include the things that make me feel more balanced. So I work out every single day, no excuses, whether that means a 15-minute jog or it means going to a bar class for an hour. It's vital to feeling more productive and feeling more inspired and just feeling more balanced in my life. So I get to work out in the morning, and then I go to work immediately, and then I make time for family and friends at night, which before I wasn't even really making time for, and it's so important. But the one caveat to this that I will say is there's gonna be times where you can't make this all flow perfectly, and I've gotten a lot better at not beating myself up if I'm not able to fit all of those things into one day. It's something to aim for, but don't stress it too much and don't beat yourself up if you're not perfect all the time. And finally, pressing pause lights the flame. The thing is, doing this was either gonna kill my passion for what I was doing or it was just gonna reignite my passion for what I was doing. And it definitely lit that flame for me again because I was just burnt out before. I really think that's what it means. Your candle burns out and you just get tired and you don't have the same passion and drive to be what you're doing. It's not because you don't love it or because I didn't love it. It was because I was just exhausted all the time. So I'm so happy to be back. Like I said, I'm so happy to be sharing content with you guys and helping you guys build your businesses and your brands and giving you only the most vital information and being really, really strategic in everything that I'm doing. So it's given me kind of a new lease on my business and I'm really excited to share with you guys what's coming up in the months ahead. There's some big things going on. Now it's time for action. So even if it's for 5 minutes today, I challenge you to turn off your phone, turn off your computer, shut down your computer, same thing, and just get outside or go to a happy dance or read a book. Do whatever you need to do to gain some perspective and take some me time and just hit a little pause. And I want to know how it affects you, positively, negatively. Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. And I have a brand new group on Facebook for all of you who have ever wanted to be your own boss or are your own boss. I have been for about 6 years, and I know how challenging and exciting it can be, but it can also be kind of lonely. So this is a place for us to share ideas with one another and support each other in living a life on our own terms. The link to join the group is right below this video, and I'm so excited to get it started. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.
The Sunny Show.